Noise pollution, that's another interesting act, and that establishes noise emission standards. Maximum noises level below which no harmful effect occurs from interference with speech or other activities. And there was a situation where in one of the townships in New Jersey, where we have more trains coming from New York to this township, and what they do now, they have digital whistle, not like, you know, manual whistle. So it's louder, and it's also more often because of more train coming. And the interesting case was that the people in the community could not sleep at night because of this noise. And we went to the town, and I just knew that the people would lose it because of safety. The New Jersey Transit won the case because more and more people now crossing the tracks, especially kids. This way, the louder the noise, the less there is a chance that they did not hear the noise, and therefore the town lost in that situation, which I thought was very, very interesting. And of course, it prohibits distributing products manufactured in violation of the noise emission. I mean, there's another case that we were involved in another township in New Jersey again, where a junkyard place lost because it was expanding. There were more tow trucks, there were more parts all over the place, and there was a lot of more exchange going on in and out of the road, and the people won in that situation. And this is only a couple of months ago. Very, very interesting because and of course they're going to appeal it because they have a right. They have a license, the junkyard place industry. They have a license to be there in that place, but then again, because of the noise that increased, the community won. For the good of society, they lost. Then we have the federal incentive side. We call it FIFRA, which is much easier. And of course, we are not allowed to manufacture certain chemicals, and first, pesticides is one of them. And therefore, pest control chemicals in the process of food growth to food packaging minimize their presence in food consumes. And you're going to see in the book, there's sometimes is the problem that I have ethically is that there are companies that manufacture pesticides, but we're not allowed to sell it in the United States. And then, of course, we sell it to other countries in South America, and then South America import to the United States the vegetable and the fruit and the bananas, which is very interesting. And do we have enough custom to investigate if there's pesticides on those vegetable and those fruit? That's a question that we don't know yet. Then we have the toxic, we call it Tosca, and it's not the opera, you know, of Puccini. But that requires anyone planning to use chemicals first determine their effect on human health and the environment, and then requires special labeling, limit the use of substance, set production quotas, prohibit the use. So there's a lot of paperwork work in this situation. And a lot of times people that are the chemists, they have to deal with these things. And of course, many times the chemists don't agree that the chemical is toxic. That has to be filled out. And of course, the environmental agencies say it is, and therefore you have to obey them. And the Department of Transportation has a different list of toxic, and the EPA has a different task or whatever. And it's very, very interesting because the old Department of Safety and Quality Control have a lot of paperwork to do to comply with this environmental law. Then you have RCRA, which is very interesting and which authorizes the EPA to issue regulation on the monitoring, transporting, storage, and treatment, disposal of hazardous substance. We have to have a permit where we're going to dispose the material. Because if in a plot or where we dispose in the garbage that is hazardous, contaminates the ground, very, very interesting, the companies will be liable, and that's circular, which we call, another word is Superfund. Superfund. It's designed to ensure the cleanup of hazardous material. So the government then would issue a complaint or a summons to every company in New Jersey because they are potentially responsible party for the contamination on the ground where we disposed the hazardous material. And when this situation arises, you have no idea how much the company has to go to the accounting department to make sure that they have some kind of evidence that the company never disposed their chemical or their toxic hazardous stuff in that plot. And it's a lot of work to get the invoices, sometimes, 15, 20, 25 years, and we still stay as a potential responsible party on the list until the EPA or RECLA, which is EPA, tell us, okay, you're dismissed from the case. So I'd like you to post your comments on the discussion board of what you think about these rules and regulations that are supposed to be proactive instead of reactive. So does it really stop pollution? Does it really give permit to the company to pollute? And of course, as long as we like our colors, we're going to have chemicals, and we're going to have perfume, and we're going to have, we like us apples, and now that we have teas with strawberries, and we have hazelnut coffee. I mean, all these flavor coffee, that's just more chemicals to pollute our environment. Thank you.